Good morning, everyone. This video is for Class 6 Science, and the name of the chapter is Components of Food. So, why do we eat a variety of food? Well, you can see in the picture that a variety of food is given. But why do we eat a variety of food? You must be thinking because of the different tastes. Yes, but besides this, a variety of food has a variety of nutrients. So, what are nutrients? Special components present in food are called nutrients. Nutrients provide us energy which enable body to function. Nutrients are of different types: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals, vitamins. Now, besides these nutrients, our body also needs water and roughage in our diet. Our first nutrient is carbohydrates. Carbohydrates give us energy, and there are two types of carbohydrates: simple and complex. Simple carbohydrates contain the sugar food, whereas complex carbohydrates contain the starch food. Let's talk about simple carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates are found in foods such as fruits, milk, and vegetables. Cake, candy, and other refined sugar products are simple sugars which also provide energy but lack vitamins, minerals, and fibers. So you can see in the picture the different type of simple carbohydrates. Now, complex carbohydrates. Complex carbohydrates provide vitamins, minerals, and fibers. Foods such as bread, legumes, rice, pasta, starchy vegetables contain complex carbohydrates. Now you can see in the picture the different complex carbohydrate food. Starchy vegetables means those vegetables which have a lot of starch, such as potato, peas, corn, as you can see in the picture. Now see the next picture. Simple carbs versus complex carbs. This means that simple carbohydrate versus complex carbohydrate. That is, there is some difference between the two. Simple carbohydrates are those food which digest quickly and give us instant energy, whereas complex carbohydrates are those type of foods which do not digest quickly and they take time to digest. First of all, they break down into simple carbohydrates and then they are digested. So our stomach stays fuller for a long time, whereas after eating simple carbohydrates, we feel hungry after some time. So clearing up the carb confusion means which one is better, the simple carbs or the complex carbs? Well, the complex carbs give us more nutrition, and that's why it is much better than that of simple carbs. So next time when we eat carbohydrates, we should choose among the carbohydrates which are better. We should choose the green vegetables, the fruits, and we should leave all the soft drinks, the candy, the sweet, and the white bread. Now let's come to the test. How will you know that any food material has carbohydrate? Well, for this we will do a test. In this, the materials required are potato, boiled rice, bread, iodine solution, water, and test tubes. Now, first of all, you can see in the picture that a potato has been taken and cut into half. Now, when it is cut into half, the peel side is put up and an iodine solution is taken. With the help of a dropper, a few drops of iodine solution has been put on the peeled side of the potato. We can see that the color changes to blue-black. This color change shows the presence of starch. Now the same with bread. With the dropper, we take a few drops of iodine solution and put it onto the bread. You can see that the place we had put it changes into blue-black color, and this shows that there is a presence of starch. Now besides this, we can also take boiled rice. We can take boiled rice, mix it with water and put it in a test tube. After making the solution, that is mixing it, we put a few drops of iodine solution and we will see that the color changes into blue-black. So what's the conclusion? Food containing starch turns blue-black. Now enough of carbohydrates. Let's go to the next nutrient. Fats. Fats are energy-giving food and they provide double the amount of energy as compared to carbohydrates. You can see in the picture the different food which have fat. Fatty meat and fish, cheese, butter, avocado, nuts and seeds, chocolate. Avocado is a type of fruit and it helps in digestion. Now fats are essential for our body, but we should know which fats are healthy and which are not. On the right side, you can see there is a picture of showing healthy fats. On the left side is a picture of which fats we should like and which fats we should lose. As you can see in the picture, fats also are of different types. The ones we should leave are the saturated fats. These are the cheese, butter, coconut oil, sweets, red meat, etc. Now the ones we should like, that is the unsaturated type of fat, they are the oils, nuts, avocados, fish, etc. And salad dressing. Salad dressing is the type of oil which we mix with the salads. Fat is essential in our body because fat has functions in our body. What does fat do in our body? First of all, fat supplies us heat. We feel warm because of the fat present under our skin. That is, it gives us insulation, it gives us warmth. Second point, it carries vitamins A, D, E and K. Vitamin is also another type of nutrient. And these type of nutrients, A, D, E and K, are fat-soluble vitamins. That means they dissolve in fat. Next point, the fat adds flavor to the food. It satisfies hunger. That means we feel fuller for a long time. That means we do not feel hungry for a long time. Fat is present around our organs and this prevents it from shock and injury if we fall down. It also promotes healthy skin. So what will happen if we eat too much fat? That is the fat which are not healthy for us, such as in the picture. French fries, burgers, all these fast food. If we eat too much, then what will happen? We may become like this. You can see in the picture how this boy is getting worried. Why? Because eating too much of unhealthy fat leads to obesity. Obesity is a type of disease in which a person becomes very fat. Now, how will we get to know whether any food material has fat or not? We will do an experiment. Test to show presence of fat. What are the materials required? Paper, groundnut, walnut. So what we will do, first of all, procedure. Procedure means what we will do. First, wrap the groundnut in the paper. Crush the groundnut in the paper. Straighten out the paper. Dry the paper in sunlight. Observation means what we will see. An oily patch may be observed in the paper. Conclusion, result, what we get to know from this experiment, the groundnut contains fat and so leaves an oily patch. Now our next nutrient is proteins. Proteins are building blocks of life. Proteins also provide us with energy. Here are different types of food having high protein. Meat and fish, cheese, eggs, beans, bread, hummus, nuts and seeds. Hummus is a low-fat yogurt or curd we can also say. First of all, come to functions of food before we go further to proteins. Now, functions on food can be physiological. Physiological, that means it affects our growth. Psychological, that means affects the mind, but it is not any function is not psychological. Social, that means dealing with other people. Here also function of food has no role. So function food is physiological. How? See, the energy giving food are carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. The bodybuilding are the proteins only, and the protective and regulatory are the vitamins and minerals, which we will learn in another video. Proteins are present in our body. But what are the functions of the proteins? Proteins are the basic building blocks of our body. See what are the functions. See the proteins. We make your hair, nails, eyes, skin, blood, bones, and muscles. We repair and replace tissues. We work for transportation. That means transportation, the blood helps in transportation. Formation of substances. Clotting means clotting of the blood when we get hurt. And defense. That means it helps us to protect us against diseases. Now, how will we test for protein? That how will we know if any food has protein? We will do this experiment. Materials required: food samples, test tube, water, copper sulfate, and caustic soda. See the procedure in the picture. First of all, in the first tube, we have taken grinded food item and we have mixed it with water. Then we have added a few drops of copper sulfate solution. We have shaken the test tube well. After that, we have added caustic soda solution, a few drops. And after mixing it, we see that a violet color is present. This violet color, which you can see here, shows the presence of protein. In this way, we find out that any food has protein in it or not. So, what's the observation? What did we see? A violet color is observed. What's the conclusion? Violet color indicates the presence of proteins. That's all in this video. Thank you for watching and wait for the next videos.